Alright, this is lesson 3.2 of stretching and shrinking. We're going to look at some examples about scale factor and similar shapes. Just practicing this a little bit more. We're still looking at how area and perimeter are affected by scale factor, so we're going to redraw new shapes given the instructions. So let's go ahead and look at our list of problems. Alright. For parts 1 through 3, draw a rectangle similar to rectangle A that follows the instructions. So rectangle A is right here. The scale factor from rectangle A to the new rectangle is 2.5. It's going to be a bigger rectangle. Each side is multiplied by 2.5. So this side is 1, 2, 3, 4. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Times 2.5 each one. So 2.5 times 4, well, 25 times 4 is 100. Decimal over one spot, it's 10. 25 times 8, 2.5 times 8. 25 times 8 is 200. Decimals over one digit, it's 20. That's all there is to it. Number 2, the area of the new rectangle is 4 times the area of rectangle A. So if I draw 4 rectangles, I should have the new one. Now, each rectangle is 4 by 8, 4 by 8, 4 by 8, 4 by 8. So that means that this is 8 and the width is 16. That's all I need. Number 3, the perimeter of the new rectangle is 3 times the perimeter of rectangle A. So it's 3 times as tall and 3 times as wide. And I just fill in the gaps to make it a similar rectangle. Each one of these is 4, so the whole thing is 12. Each one of these is 8, so the whole thing is 24. Okay, going through this kind of quickly, but once you understand it, you will also go through it pretty quickly. B, for parts 1 through 2, draw a triangle similar to triangle B that follows the instructions. Well, we ended up having to count this, so I'm going to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4 tall. The area of the new triangle is 1/4 the area of triangle B. So if I draw this, I'm going to cut it into 4 triangles. That's my 4 triangles. The entire thing is 7, so half of 7 is 3.5, 3.5. The entire height is 4, so each one is 2. So a little triangle is 2 by 3.5. Number 2, the scale factor from triangle B to the new triangle is 3. So I need 3 triangles on the bottom. And 3 times as tall. Now, the original triangle was 7 wide, so if we have 7, 7, 7, the entire new width is 21. The original is also 4 tall, so 4, 4, 4. The new triangle is 12 tall. So 21 and 12. Alright, let's move on. Another group of shapes, we're going to list the pairs of similar shapes in the picture above. So, let's take a look at the picture and see if we can just pick out some similar shapes. I'm looking for rectangles first. We have H, J, and P as the rectangles. It looks like J is obviously out. It's way too long and thin. H and P look like they could work. So I'm going to write down H and P. Let's take a look at triangles. We have R, Q, and K. Looks like K is obviously out, so we're left with R and Q. And for our parallelograms, look like L is way too thick. We're left with N and M. So H and P, R and Q, N and M. Now, For each pair of similar shapes, find the scale factor from the smaller shape to the larger shape. Well, the first one was H and P. So the scale factor, start with 3, we end with 6, so it's times 2. We can double check that on the width. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 times 2 is 10. Scale factor is 2. Those two shapes are similar. Let's see. Next up was R and Q. R is 1, 2, 3, 4. Q is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 1.5. It's 1.5 times as big as 4. We can compare that to the height, which is 1, 2. Turns into 1, 2, 3. Once again, it's 1.5. Now, last but not least, we have our parallelograms N and M. N is 1, 2, 3, 4. M is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going from 4 to 6 is 1.5. Once again, same as the last one. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to the worksheet, make sure we answer everything correctly. No, it seems like it's getting pretty fast, so just go ahead and repeat the video if you're needing to catch up. Lesson 3.1, talking about scale factor in similar shapes and stretching and shrinking. Looked at how the area and perimeter are affected by scale factor again, so we are redrawing shapes given the instructions. We redraw the rectangle 3 times given 3 different instructions, and we redrew the triangle twice given 2 different kinds of instructions. Then we picked out similar shapes out of the group of shapes and then found the scale factors to go between them. This is the end of lesson 3.2 in stretching and shrinking. Up next is lesson 4.1 in stretching and shrinking.